So I just want to invite everyone to come along with me during this wonderful day and see what I can get done during a regular homeschool day. It's hard to take out a whole day of homeschool just to get a little bit of something done. And I know it's a frustration that probably a lot of homeschool moms have, is how you do keep things organized and cleaned and all the things when you're also you have this responsibility to teach your child or your children, multiple children. How do you do all of these things? I have to say it's incredibly worth it, and you'll find it incredibly rewarding and such a time saver if you do take the time to clean stuff out when you can and to organize things when you can. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for returning and watching Brooks Nook, Always Learning. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy. Good morning. So I was just thinking, sometimes things get a little out of hand. By a little, I mean a lot. And especially after holidays like Christmas or Easter or Halloween, in order to keep stuff off of our counters and keep things looking nice on the outside, my pantry, it's terrible. Okay, and I cannot stand having a dirty pantry. And with a new year, I think while my middle son is reading to me, I think I'm going to tackle this pantry real quick. So, I don't know why this helps people get motivated, but watching other people clean out stuff really makes me get motivated. And although I'm not a minimalist, I wish I could be, and I wish my lifestyle could change into that eventually. So I will say that minimalist ideas do actually help me a lot, and I watch a lot of the Minimal Mom. She's wonderful at motivating me to clean things out. So I'm going to tackle this for your viewing pleasure while I listen to my second grader read. So here we go. Georgie. Hi. Hi, Georgie. What is it? What do you want to talk about? I hate wasting food. Of course, at some point you've got to throw stuff away. I'm not going to keep stuff around for several years. So you got to clean it out and throw stuff away with it. You know, make sure you have the expirations checked and everything. So yeah, I try to do this much more often, but with Christmas, you got to get everything cleaned out and sanitized and good and back to new. So we're ready for well, let's face it, I'm ready for the next couple of weeks because I'm gonna have to clean this thing out again in 2 weeks with 3 boys. Okay, so while I'm cleaning out the pantry, my kids come down here and they're like, what are we gonna have for lunch? No, what are you cooking for lunch? And I'm going, I'm not cooking. But I also don't really want to eat out all the time. So and this is not sponsored at all, but last year I looked into, good nutrition for my kids because I want them to eat well, I want them to sleep well. If we're looking at the whole brain of a child and what helps them do the best, eating well and sleeping are the two main things, the two best things I think you can do for your kids. And really researching that and what you feel is the healthiest and finding good clinical data to support that. So I think really looking into those things is important for helping your kids and their health. Actually, I think my older son picked picked one of the kids' meals because he says he also wants a smoothie. So Nurture Life is a good one. This one is actually made for kids and not so much for adults. So really for my son, he would need about 2 of these at his age to fill him up. But he's growing like a weed and is now my height, maybe a little taller. So, he's growing and these are very well balanced. They're very good. You can order some that are more for the teenage group, I think, but these are great. We ordered way too many at once and just kind of got overwhelmed, but there's a great variety and you can go in and pick. It is a subscription service, so if you or anyone in your family doesn't like subscription services that come out every month, beware and make sure you cancel it on time or plan accordingly, because that can get just as tricky with meal planning if you have a bunch of subscriptions and they overwhelm you. So just fair warning, but that's what we're doing for lunch today. I did this because I wanted to have other options, and I know that feasibly not every day is the same, and I'm not going to be able to make them gourmet delicious meals that they're going to eat and that are actually nutritionally valuable to them. So that's what we're doing today, and that's just real life. Well, thank you so much for coming along with me today and getting it all done. And I am glad you got to watch me jump in and just clean out my pantry for 30 minutes while my son read to me. So most of the cleaning out I got done before he finished reading, and then he was able to go up and do some of his independent work, his typing, while I was actually doing the deep cleaning. And then they came down for lunch, as you saw, and we had smoothies after lunch and enjoyed that with a little bit of dancing, although I'm usually the one dancing more than my boys are. But So we got to enjoy that. After I didn't film it, but we did go get haircuts today, and we had soccer and all these other things. But the important thing is to notice when you have time to jump in and get a little something done while your homeschooler is doing work that maybe they don't need you right then and there for. And I would also encourage you to not do that all the time, and to take advantage of the time you have with your kids and how special it is, and cuddle up with them on a lot of those days. But when you see the chance, you can always on occasion take the opportunity to clean out a closet or a drawer or whatever you need to get done, because we do have busy lives. Sometimes that stuff kind of falls to the wayside, and it is worth it when you look back on it and you're like, oh gosh, that made things so much easier and so much better. Because every time you open that pantry door and you go, oh, that's awful, it makes you not even want to put stuff away. And it just makes life so much better when things are clean and neat and organized. So I have plenty more areas like that in my house that I'll bring you along for if that's something that you're interested in. But I do want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and let me know if this is something you want more of, or if you want something different, and just make sure you comment below. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and see you soon.